Well, brothers, I got some hot shit to talk about. Let's see where we gonna start. I want to get this first. Yeah. Okay. It's New Year's still. Man, I don't know about you, but my life is continually going on. And it's not all good. You know, I done had some setbacks. But overall, 2020, it wasn't a bad year for me financially. It wasn't no good year either. It wasn't bad. But what I want to talk to you about this morning is these women, of course. I did I think it was 4 videos maybe last week or some about what women want. And I sort of detailed some shit. But what I wonder is, did you get what I was saying? Because I never did say exactly what women want. Because there's a lot of women in the world, and they all don't want the same thing. Well, if they're heterosexual, they want a man. So check game. Women want the real. When you speak with a potential girlfriend or hoe, you know, and you're not representing the real, you ain't gonna catch her. You're just not. And she'll tell all her friends that you ain't shit. Women can tell when you're fucking faking. They don't let you know it. They let you think you're faking them out. No, this is the truth. And if you want to wait much longer, shit, it's going to be too late for you motherfuckers. Because this is 2021. Time is not waiting. Time is not going to wait for you to decide to get your shit together so that you don't be one of the motherfuckers that can't breathe. Because that's what it's coming to. They're going to choose who can breathe. They are, man. So, most of you ain't seeing all the bullshit that I go through. I go through a lot of bullshit, but, you know, I chose this job, so I ain't tripping. But I go through it just to maintain the ability to do these videos. Now, people say I'm trying to use the game to take your money. Well, I know, and I hope you know, the only thing I'm trying to do is show you what women want. A few days ago was the first day of my 2021 fucking semester that's starting brand new. But that also started my 4th year at SWU. And I'm stoked because, you know, 5 years, then you have a real business. Man, my class was full. Just full, but there's always room for one more. And instead of paying the price of the pandemic sale, which is dirt cheap, you guys want a deal on the deal. I don't understand. I mean, it ain't 300 no more. It's 500 now. But what I'm saying is that the deal for the course Instead of paying 1,000, you're gonna pay 500. It was 300, but I told you every month I'm going up since they got the goddamn vaccine. I ain't keeping it low no more. You're gonna be able to go out very soon, and it's gonna be up to back up to the 1,000 maybe in 5 or 6 months. So that's up to you how you do this. But my point is I don't understand your thinking, some of you guys. How could you want a deal on the deal? Otherwise, if the deal is, man, I'm dropping it down to 300, man, hit me, woo woo. That's the deal. Hit me with 300, woo, you got it. But now it's 500. I'm saying hit me with 500 and you got the deal. But these dudes is emailing me. They want a payment plan. I mean, I got payment plans. And, $1,000 ain't that much more than $300. But I'm saying $1,000, well, I mean, you could make $300 payments. But how the hell can you ask for? What's up, man?
How you doing, Rosebud?
I'm good, brother. What's happening?
Good. This is Brian Renard Davis. Okay, that's the echo. Would you permit me to speak on those Egyptians and the pyramids you was talking about last time? I know that's kind of off subject.
What you got to say, bro?
All I wanted to say is I was just doing some research saying how the quote-unquote extraterrestrials that built the pyramids were our ancestors. Like they were like highly advanced black people.
I don't know if they was black people, man, but what the fuck?
Okay. But even today they can't duplicate the way those structures were built.
No, they can't, man. But what I don't understand is, what's your point?
Oh no, that's all. I just was piggybacking off of what you were saying the last time. I just wanted to share something that I had read. That's all.
Let me ask you this: did you know that one stone in those pyramids is just as big as a fucking house?
Yes, sir.
And they didn't use any mortar. Mm-hmm. So how did they get that shit so sealed?
Now this might sound far-fetched, but from what I've read, they did it by way of telekinesis, by moving it with their mind, so to speak.
Well, now you ain't far off. What I'm saying is there's a technology. They're working on this technology. It's a technology that through sound, you get it's a certain pitch that you can get, and it moves that shit. Now I ain't 100% explaining it right, but I do know that they did not fucking use mortar. So how in the hell they got it so fine? They cut those big ass stones, big as a house, so fine that it sealed itself when it's placed up against another rock. That's some That's some shit, man. So yeah, bro. Okay, I mean, I don't know what it was for, but I got you, bro. That was cool.
Yes, sir. And one last thing I want to say about this. If you look at the story of Superman, they were saying how that's really the story of black people because Superman.
Bro. I ain't into that bullshit about black people.
Okay. All right, bud.
All right, man.
All right, thank you.
Right. See, what I'm saying, man, people are nuts. He's not nuts, but people are. What I'm saying, man, this ain't whatever the fuck they talking about as far as this alien bullshit, which it ain't bullshit. I call it bullshit, but whatever they talking about, these is alien motherfuckers. These is not motherfucking niggas that can do shit in space or predict whatever the hell. Now, that's just all it is to it. if it was on them cave drawings, just like they make different colors for different shit on them cave drawings, if they was black, there'd be black motherfuckers on the cave. Shit. I'm just saying, man, that was very off. That was very off the subject, but it wasn't bad. So let me just go on and talk about what I was talking about. As far as that payment plan shit, I get the same shit whenever I, do them deals. Try to offer you a deal on some tools or whatever. Now, the reason the shit is so low is because you got to pay it all at once. And I'm hoping that by me telling you this on this video, that you guys will stop asking me for a payment plan unless you're talking about the full price. Because I will give you a payment plan right motherfucking now, but it's going to be on the full price. I'm not giving you a payment plan to pay for the deal. People want to say I'm trying to run game on you, but in reality, you guys be trying to run game on me, and you know it. You won't believe me, but if I met a woman who I had years ago, that bitch gonna give me some action. And the reason is because I know what women want, and I know how to deliver it. And when you break up with bitches, they mad at you, but then they can't forget you. So what I'm saying, what I'm doing is trying to wake you guys up before it gets too late. Because time is ticking. This 2021, 5 days have already passed. The reason I talk about being a man all the time is because, believe me, that's what women want. Heterosexual women. I'm not talking about most of you millennials. But regardless, if you're a pimp or if you're a brother working for Ford Motor Company, all they want is a man. A real one with two nuts. It's really important for all of you motherfuckers to understand that that's all they want. Now, a dude who can be a man 24/7, 365 is a commodity to women. And I feel with my rep, with my experience, I can open a lot of you motherfuckers' mind. Because I'm not trying to get you to be a pimp. I'm trying to get you to think like a pimp. So you can see women the way they're supposed to be seen, so you can catch. Pimps don't need to be from wherever. They don't need to be in New York because they're from New York. They can be in Cali. Motherfucker could be from Texas and be in Minnesota. Motherfucker could be from Washington State and be in Florida. And each one of them motherfuckers gonna catch bitches from where they at. That's because of the way they think. And you know what they think? They think it and do it. They don't think it and then think about it. Like you. You think something and then, hey man, I need to talk to baby. But I don't know, man. Shoot, maybe I should. You do all that bullshit. Pimp standing here and see baby, he say, man, and he gone before he even finished the sentence. He at baby right then. Why? Because of his confidence. He is not giving a fuck what this bitch might say. He ain't caring. Because whatever she say, he gonna flip it to what the fuck he wanna be talking about. Don't be mad at them motherfuckers as an SWU learning that shit. Because that's what I teach. I teach how to spot shit. I teach how to know what you're spotting. And I teach you how to use what you think. Of course, you have to be willing to think. So, let me tell you. What I'm saying is, by spilling my guts about what goes on in life, is the way I'm going to wake you guys up. And if some of you gain from it, I'm happy. But those of you who constantly want to compare my content with some motherfucker you support, I guess I don't know, some motherfucker that you support, you should at least be fair. Because do the motherfucker you support even talk about what women want? You don't hear me telling you to tell women lies. You don't hear me promoting nothing but being your true self. Motherfuckers hide behind the computer. And you deal with them. And you end up hiding behind the computer. You don't motherfucking want a one-on-one or personal relationship because you're afraid you're not capable of having that relationship. And you're right. You're not worth it. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. You don't hear women calling in. Well, they don't hardly ever call in, but when they do, they got a lot of shit to talk about that they want to hear me answer. They don't call in cussing me out. Nigga, women ain't like that. They motherfucker ain't, they don't do that. And you don't hear motherfuckers that hide behind computers and then make comments on my videos with nursery rhymes. Come on, man. I just don't know. What kind of shit is that? You guys are letting the technology aspect of the 21st century life completely overrule your sense of judgment. You just do not take the time to investigate, which only would be 1 or 2 seconds. Just challenging your mind about what you really think. Another thing women want is a man who ain't so wrapped up in technology that he's forgotten how to interact with people. Man, what do you think you're going to be doing in the next 20 years? If you don't learn now how to handle women. Do you want to know this shit? Or don't you want to know this shit? So you can pass it on to your sons? Because this is the kind of shit that's going to have to be delivered from generation to generation by word of mouth. The way tribes keep their doggone history and the way tribes keep their ways, keep it from people because people will try to destroy it. Word of mouth. You got to know this shit. If you don't learn how to handle women, you ain't going to be able to guide your sons and nephews. You're on the verge of slowly settling for all the fake or robotic bullshit, and you don't even know it. The reason being, people know that men will fall for anything once his dick is hard. Because in the game, we used to tell them, oh, get that motherfucker's dick hard. Because a hard dick ain't got no conscience.
Call from
Ricardo.
What's up, Ricardo?
What's going on, bud?
Nothing, man. What's happening?
Man, I want to know, man, what's the most important thing when you're having this competence
What's
to
the
remember and maintain?
bro, man? It's a lot of things that's important to remember and maintain. It's not one thing. You know,
Yeah.
if I had to choose one thing, I would say don't tell yourself no lies.
Okay.
Because I'm saying when you see this girl over across the street and you say, damn, I need to go talk to baby. And then you say to yourself, man, I'll do that after I come from getting these whatever. Put it off. See, that's lying to yourself. And that don't do nothing but make you scared. All it do is increase fear. So don't lie to yourself. That would be the number one thing to me.
Okay, then, man. I appreciate that game you be spitting, bud.
Hey, man, I appreciate you liking it and checking in with me, bro. Just let everybody
Hey, man,
know.
it,
Let everybody know that you fuck with. If they do fuck with this shit, to call in.
See, hey, I had to make sure the shit was real, man. I've been tuning in for a long time.
All right, bro.
All right.
So the thing, oh shit, I ain't even smoked no weed yet, man. Man, let me do my thing. God damn it, you know I'm on drugs. And the drug that I'm on, oh shit.
Call from
What's going on, bro?
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. How about yourself?
Man, I can't call it. I appreciate you taking my call.
What'd you say?
I appreciate you taking my call. Man.
Right on. You're not on speaker, are you?
Nah, but I can hear like an echo in the background.
That's because of this little thing I'm using, but I already bought that damn mixer. It's gonna be here on the 15th, bro. We'll have all this dick over with on the 15th when I hook my shit up.
Don't even worry about it.
All right, what's up? What's your question?
Man, I was wondering what's the best way to hug a woman?
What's the best way to hug her?
Yeah, you on one of your shows.
Hey, bro, you ain't got to explain shit to me. Let me tell you the best way. The best way for you to hug her is before you hug her. You walk up to her and hold on one second. You walk up to her and then you put your hands on the sides of her waist. You put your hands on the sides of her waist and you pull her close. And then from there, you move your hands to either side of her spine and you slowly go up her back till you get to her shoulders. And then believe me, you don't want to squeeze her 100%, but you want to squeeze her when you hug her.
Okay.
You want her to feel the man in you. You don't want her to hug. You don't want to hug her like another bitch would hug a bitch.
Right.
But you don't want a man handle her either. So it's a fine line in that. But what I'm saying is you start from the waist, and then even if you want to do a little massaging as you go up her spine, you can do that shit. And when you get up to her shoulders, you just wrap your arms around her. And then as you're squeezing her, lift that bitch off her feet. I'm telling you what to do, bro.
Say no more, OG. I got you.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Is that it?
That's it, man. I really appreciate everything.
All right, bro. See, the thing about me, you see how bro asked that question. I didn't think no question like that was coming up, but it ain't gonna take me long to think of no fucking answer. Because I do that shit. I mean, I never really thought about it, but I do exactly what I just told that motherfucker. Man, I play with a bitch as I'm getting ready to hug her. Because I hug a bitch, I'm affectionate. What I'm saying is that women want a dude who can tell if she's faking on him. They want you to bust them out. And when you do, they just giggle. But they pussy wasn't when you didn't bust them out. They want a dude who thinks with the right head. The head on his shoulders, not the one between his legs. They want you to bust them out when they lying. Or when they're doing something you don't agree with. They don't want you to beat them up. They don't want you to hit them. But they sure want you to check them. Now, what I'm saying is you just don't do that shit. You'd rather, act as if everything she does is cool. Bitches do not respect a man that don't check them. They just don't. Now, I'm telling you guys, I watched a science program. I'm big on that kind of shit. Now, in this program, this dude, a scientist, this dude downloaded his wife's consciousness to a robot that looked exactly like his wife. It had this, I forgot what they called it, but some kind of shit that they didn't feel like a robot. It felt like skin. Now, he hadn't done everything. So he just had this head. And it was hooked up. It was his wife. And Joe Rogan, this program was Joe Rogan Questions Everything. And he went to this dude's house and he started talking to this dude. And you can see this fucking head sitting here. And is this it? And the dude said, yeah. And he started explaining how he did what he did. And Joe said, hey, forget all that. Let me talk to her. So he turned the shit on. And this motherfucking head started having real conversation with Joe Rogan. Otherwise, when she first said, how you doing? He answered something crazy to throw her off. And she said, didn't you understand what I asked? I'm just asking him your feeling. Are you feeling okay? And then when he answered, they continued talking back and forth. Then he asked her about Obama. And the bitch started answering about Obama, but instead of talking about Obama, she started talking about black people's plight and how a lot of black people are putting too much hope in the fact that they're not going to let him as a black man do very much in there anyway. This was just a head. Now, what you think they gonna do when they get the rest of that motherfucking body? Latex. Is latex. Some shit, however they work with latex, they make it feel like skin. So I also watched this program where they had completed this shit, but it was the opposite. You can see all the doggone shit. No skin, no hair, big old bug eyes. But this was a girl. This one, that one was a lady too. But this motherfucker, you could touch her titties, and the nipples would react. And then the dude that was testing this thing out, he started liking this thing and he wanted to fuck this thing. But, he wasn't going to try to do that. So they was at this discussion and the dude wanted to ask, man, can I fuck that bitch? Would she respond? But he wasn't. He was scared to ask. And the dude that was running the meeting said, and just in case you're wondering, if you stimulate her, she'll get excited. If you have sex with her, you'll feel the warmth. You'll feel the insides. And she'll climax. Come on, man. And this is a fucking robot that, I mean, you could see all the robot shit in the bitch. It was like she was clear, no hair. Man, this shit is real. So what I'm talking about is they making robots so lifelike that they can hold in real-time conversations with you. So people, dudes that have a little money, you think they ain't gonna spend $8,000 or $9,000 on some bitch that they can put in the closet and lock this bitch up in the closet and go to work and program this bitch to wake up at 20 minutes before he get home and start playing some music so he'll feel like he walking into what I'm saying is, don't think you motherfuckers ain't gonna do that. You guys are going to jump on that shit. And don't have a bunch of money. You're going to have a white bitch, a black bitch, a Chinese. You're going to have all kind of bitches. This nigga going to have a gang of bitches in the closet. So this show was asking, how soon will robots enter your bedroom? I'm telling you, they showed women and robots modeling. What's up, bro?
Hey, bud. Hey, I was telling my homeboy about the show and everything, to call in and everything.
Uh-huh.
And he was telling me how he be getting game from a female. And I told him, man, Bud, I heard you say that. He'll be on your ass, man.
Hey, man, you know what? A lot of niggas think bitches give them game. But bitches don't give you game. But I will admit, if you pay attention to a bitch as far as her moves and what she's doing, as far as following your instructions, you can get some game from a bitch. Shit.
Okay, man, because I said, man, Bud he don't agree with that, man.
I ain't gonna agree with it. Let me get this call, bro. Hold on.
Call from.
Chris.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Chris, what's up?
Bud, I got a question.
Come on.
How does one connect with a child that's not his? I know it's a little off subject, but I'm having a hard time connecting with my stepdaughters, man. And
Well, listen. No, listen. How long you been around them?
About 10 years. I've been there more than they own that.
Okay, now I don't know, 10 years you didn't let some shit develop, but what's wrong? What's going wrong as far as that go? They don't want to go nowhere with you?
No, they cool, man. It's just none of them had men in their lives. The mama didn't have man. It's not.
Hey, wait a minute. Now that you brought that up, have you handled that? I don't think so, bro. That's the problem. That's the problem right there.
How you handle it, bud?
I ain't saying how you handle it. It's your house. But what I'm saying is you with a broad and she ain't really had no nigga instructing her or being in her life. So her daughters are following in her footsteps. And what's making them follow in her footsteps is you're allowing the mother to be the same way. Now, she could have been that way when she didn't have no man. But once a man came in the house, you supposed to stop some of the shit she doing. Now, I can't see a crystal ball and tell you what she was doing, but it's all been disrespectful. You know goddamn well that woman talks disrespectful to you, right or wrong.
She has, yes, sir.
So what I'm saying is, I know that woman talks disrespectful to you in front of your daughters. Right or wrong?
I'm pretty sure.
So I'm saying, what are they learning? They learning how to say fuck you. So what you supposed to do? You can't go home and turn the goddamn car over.
No, you can't.
So what I'm saying, nigga, you better start playing from here. You know, whatever the fuck, change it. Look, baby, I've been with you 10 years. I'm kind of tired of hearing your voice with some bass in it. Say it in front of them girls. Look, I'm getting a little tired of you acting like your dick bigger than mine.
Ooh.
I'm just saying, man, you gotta say some shit, man. You don't want to have no fight. You don't want to have no big old argument. So you say that shit in passing. Look, you be talking crazy like your dick bigger than mine. And then keep going. Go ahead.
And another thing I think I fucked up on, we was always back and forth. And I think the kids seen that shit like, they expected a nigga to leave. But I come back, and then they be like, well, okay. And then it was just the dynamics of our relationship then, man. We was just...
Hey, bro, ain't no
sense
sense in crying. Ain't no sense in playing no motherfucking violin. Ain't no sense in you trying to appease yourself. The only thing you should do is understand I'm telling you the motherfucking truth and take your ass home and man up. Have them little fucking bitches in your goddamn presence and let them hear you man up. Don't be mad. Just say, goddamn, look, bitch, you got a dick some kind of way. I don't care what the fuck you say. But you gotta say it vulgar. But you don't gotta say it. You don't gotta say it mean. You be vulgar so that they can get shocked. And then you bring that little bit of information in about it. Otherwise, look, I'm getting tired of the way you fucking talking to me. You act like your dick bigger than mine. Women don't supposed to be talking to dudes like that, especially if they respect them. You gotta say that shit.
I got you, but I'm gonna sit back and listen, man.
For sure. Okay. That's what we do. That's what we do on this show. At least that's what I be wanting to do. I be wanting to give advice to shit that's going on right now with motherfuckers that's really having shit happen. Because a lot of people, he didn't know that. Well, maybe he did. I don't know. But shit, you see, I busted it out. It's him. It ain't the little girls. You got, excuse me, you got to be on that shit. Check this out. I told you, these women was modeling, but some of them was robots. They walking, they doing what models do and shit. And they said, which ones are real? And they started picking, it was like 15 of them. And they started picking number 7, number 9. They started picking who they thought was real. None of them was real. They just told them that fucking real women was modeling. And I'm telling you, if you unless you made them motherfuckers, you could not tell which one was real. The only difference was these ones wasn't talking. They was just showing out and modeling this shit. But they looked and had all the movements of a real person. But what you don't know is that they doing that so they can make partners for you. This is a money-making industry, you already know. But just think how much more money they gonna be making when they can have motherfucking bitches comment on you. But after they comment on you, you can lay in the bed and smoke a cigarette and talk to the bitch. And then the bitch, and you program it, you tell her what the fuck you like. The bitch gonna be all on your shoulder, talking in your ear and shit. Your ass gonna be in it. In heaven. Listen, I mean, if you could afford it, cool, but I don't think I would like that. Me. Now, I'm saying you can spend 3, 5, 8 racks by you to design a woman to live with your fucking ass. And on this Joe Rogan shit, he went to this scientist's house. He didn't really know that this lady, this robot, was this dude's woman. And then his woman came home. It was so goddamn funny because the thing looked exactly like his woman. Had the same voice. They asked, how did you duplicate her voice? Oh, it's some kind of program that you record a person just having a conversation. You record a person kind of excited. And you record a person, I think, despondent or some shit. And then from that, every word in the English language is coming out in your voice. Man, these motherfuckers is doing some shit. So, I'm just saying, when you get really fully into this shit, you'll see that my reason for saying it is there's something else you should know about these motherfucking Peckerwoods and technology. Yeah, they doing this with robots. But have you ever heard of big data? Look it up. Big data. Now this is technology that's tracking your every fucking movement from your cell phone and your credit cards. Credit cards are changing, and you think it's for theft and all that protection, but it's not. They're putting chips, little tiny fucking chips, in the logos or in the strip of the credit card, and you know they can track your phone any motherfucking where. More cameras. Well, I ain't gonna say that, but I'm just saying there's a lot of fucking cameras in the world now. Satellites, all this shit, so they can track every goddamn movement you make. So, and the reason this is important is because you guys are so into technology. But you're missing that big picture. You know, they already know from the way you move and where you spend your money. They already know you're a lonely bastard. They already see you go in to buy porn and all kind of sex shit. And all these dudes come on my videos and make snide remarks because they can't hide. I mean, because they can. They can hide behind technology. And lately, and I'm not going to invite them back on because I ain't missing damn motherfucker's name ever again if I could keep it, on my man like that. But I've noticed they didn't kind of backed up a little bit. But my point is this. What motherfuckers don't realize, what you're not realizing, is that you're reinforcing your fear of confronting women or confronting any of your problems head on. The way your motherfucking ass is thinking, the way you respond, you react instead of act. If you were scared to talk to this broad, or just broads, period, and you motherfucking just forced yourself to go over there and talk, you would be acting. But now the way you do it suddenly is up on you, and now you're talking, or she spoke, or some kind of way you near her. Now you reacting. Now you want to make the move, so you be hiding. You're ingraining in yourself the one thing across the board that women hate, and that's a motherfucker hiding. This is the power of Sidewalk University, man. I'm telling you, it brings you out in the open, and you gonna meet someone you haven't seen in a long fucking time. You gonna get to see the real you. And once you get a handle of the real you, women who want a man who isn't afraid are gonna see you're being you. He's being real. Because women want a man who ain't afraid of who he is, and will allow her to see that this is him. That's the kind of man they want. Confident motherfucker. Most of you motherfuckers are afraid of allowing a woman to see the real you. Technology is doing more than you think it's doing. The main harm technology is doing, it's fucking eliminating your ability to communicate. It's eliminating your ability or need to think. You let the computer think for you. Computer ain't got no feelings. Computer ain't got no emotions. That's why that motherfucker goes straight to the point. So I'm just saying, fellas, if you really look at it, computers provide answers to questions that you don't even really think about the question. You just ask it. What I'm saying is information, especially higher learning, comes from the correct questions being asked. The correct questions being asked correctly. But no, you guys don't care about any of this shit. See, part of understanding the answer that you get from any question that you ask is composing that question right. And when you compose it correctly, sometimes emotions come out, sometimes not. But we know technology has none of that. And it's just, if you keep thinking and utilizing technology for your communication, you'll just slowly but surely be turned into a person that's scared to feel anything, scared to get emotionally involved in anything. Sidewalk University attacks that goddamn shit with active learning. Active learning assignments that will show you the correct way to interact in any situation. It don't say A, B, C is the correct way to act. It just says overall, this is how a confident man would act in this situation. The challenge is for the student to find that shit in him. Because I can point it out to him, but it ain't gonna do him no good.
Call from.
What's happening, brother? What's up with it, bud?
Nothing, man. What's up? What's your question?
Man, I got a little issue, man. I'm just recently got out of a relationship and shit. And my kid's mom. I mean, but I ain't got no problem catching bitches. But I got a problem filling a deal with them.
You having a problem what? Sealing the deal with them, getting them to Fuck with you or getting the pussy?
No, I mean, I don't even follow through with the bitches, bro. Like, I get a number and I won't even call the broad.
Well, why is that, bro?
Man, I kind of know the answer, man. I'm just, I kind of just want you to see your opinion, your outlook on the situation.
Yeah, but all you telling me is that you scared.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
hey, listen, I was trying to give you action so you could say something because I didn't want to say you sound like a damn coward, gun shy, whatever the hell baby did fucked you up.
No, it ain't that, bro.
What is it then, brother? That's why I asked you.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, man.
You know, hey man, if you don't want to talk to a nigga, you ain't got to, but I don't want to hear the bullshit. You do know why. You just don't want to say it. But I done already told you.
Yeah, you right.
I know I'm right.
Fear might have a little something to do with it.
So bro, I can't help you if you ain't gonna help yourself.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I gotta man up and just start calling these bitches, man.
Hey man, you gotta do that because just because you got the number is the beginning. So what if the bitch don't respond? So what if she don't respond like you want her to respond? Man, fuck that bitch. That's what you better start thinking. And call every one of them motherfuckers. I don't really call bitches. But if I don't really take numbers. But if I take a number, I'm calling that bitch.
Yeah, I've been at him lightweight lately, man. I got about 12 different bitches.
Man, come on, man, with your good weak ass talking that goddamn shit. I don't want to hear that shit, man. I answered your question. Bro, I answered.
Yeah, you did.
Okay,
right.
so I'm gone. Motherfucker talking that goddamn shit. He got 10 to 12, bitch. Come on, man. Boy, this motherfucker don't know how crazy he sounds. See, what I'm saying is women like men who know how to show emotions, which is very little. You know, supposed to get emotional. But that don't mean you shouldn't have emotions. You just got to know how to use them. See, everything with me, I'm playing, even if I'm emotional. I could be watching TV and something come on, some dad and son reuniting this shit. I get to cry like sometimes I be watching this kind of movie. Wait a minute. She think I get up and shit, I'll let that bitch see me being emotional in that case. So they be saying, oh, he's really sensitive. He's really a nice guy. Yeah, I am. But I just have to play. ABPs, baby. Always be playing. Or you gonna get played. I believe that. Everything I do, I'm playing. Now imagine. Just imagine after all this shit I done told you. Imagine you got like 10 racks extra. You ain't really got nothing to do with it. Are you gonna tell me you ain't gonna consider buying one of them goddamn robot bitches? You know you go buy one of them bitches and turn her over and program. Yeah, and motherfucker close that bitch door and turn her around and she turn on. Oh, hey, baby. Y'all gonna do that. Watch and see. And when you motherfucking buy one, you gonna say that motherfucking rose. This might be 15 years from now. No, I don't think it's gonna be 15 years. I might still be here. You all are potentially dynamite motherfucking men. You just rely too much on things outside of yourself, your own persona. Sidewalk University forces your ass to accept the real you. I ain't listening to no goddamn fantasy bullshit about what you gonna do or what you think. Excuse me for a second. Fucking heater came on. I don't need no heat. Yeah, but you just gotta understand. What catches a woman is a man's ability to express himself. Not those slick ass baby this, because y'all say, y'all say that shit too much. But what I'm saying is, if you want a hoe, when you talking to a woman, your every move should say pimp. Shit. Your voice, everything should say pimp. If you want a regular woman, everything coming out your mouth should be about your leader, not about your leadership quality, but should show leadership quality. I'm just saying, if you the kind of motherfucker, who want to kick this game through a straw, you want to hold a straw in your mouth and scream you a man, and think some motherfucking is going to hear that shit, you have a rude awakening coming. Because all of you motherfuckers say that you want to be straight up. You want to be about it. But I mean, how many of you motherfuckers really do want to be about it? If you want to be about it, then be about it. Don't want to be about it. Be about it. If you're in them streets as a pimp, dress like a pimp, act like a pimp, talk like a pimp. Don't try to be anything else. If you a big old square, got some paper, and you want to fuck with a lot of bitches, dress that way, which is just having a little coronation quality, and get at bitches. Not a bitch, bitches. How you gonna have a bunch of bitches talking to one bitch? Quit playing. You want to be a pimp, but you claim to be a rapper. No, you want to be a rapper, but you claim to be a pimp. Either way, you don't want to get your goddamn feelings hurt. That's why a lot of you motherfuckers don't like me. I'll hurt your feelings. I ain't soft. So, you're going to use the computer rather than stand up and interact. Women recognize that kind of shit. They recognize it a mile away. And I'm trying to tell you guys something that's in your own fucking good. TV is not far away from reality. If you don't watch out, you'll be that shit you see on TV. Them cyborgs and other computerized humans. Do yourself a favor and enroll in my goddamn school before the motherfucking price go all the way back up. $1,600. That's a lot. But you can get all of it right now for $7. Well, not right now because I ain't taking no more. I got a big group right now. But what I'm saying is, damn, I guess. Well, maybe you could buy the shit now and come the next semester. Because what I'm saying is if you wait the next semester, that's going to be 3 more months. Then that's going to be like $600 more. So it'll be up to $1,100 then. I don't know what to tell you. Because no matter what, some of you motherfuckers gonna buy the shit. Some of you motherfuckers is gonna buy it and come to Sidewalk University. If you want to pay $1,500, it's okay with me. I'm just as good with the $750, $500 for the course, $250 for the tuition. Now the tuition is usually $750, and the motherfucking course is usually $1,100. So it's up to you what you do, bro. Don't be mad at me. So let me look at this. Always be playing ABPs. You're right about that, Will Devani. Go young DJ. I'm about it. Chanel, what's going on? Do men want a lady in the street and the freak in the bed? Oh, Chanel, don't talk to me in fucking lyrics. That's bullshit. That's a bullshit question, Chanel. You know, motherfucking well, if I seen your little fine ass, I'd turn your little ass over and fuck the shit out you. And I would motherfucking make sure you was doing some freaky ass shit. Now, what is that telling you? You little motherfucker asked me some shit like that. Carolina Black, I do the same shit when watching movies. But I hear that with what you crying for? Fuck, man. I be crying. Shit. I be crying like a motherfucker. I was crying on Christmas because my brother was dead. This was my first Christmas. Man. Chanel, you better ask me better questions. Carolina Black, that's some real shit. This show is the truth. Yes, it is, brother. Dropping bombs today, for sure. Speak on it. Hey, y'all liking this shit, huh? Because you know a nigga being real. You can hear it. You can tell it. You can feel it. Because there ain't too many people being sex dolls and shit. Yeah, Michael Merriweather, you better watch out. Sir is on top of it, Mr. Billanos. You know it. Real game, Black P. That synthetic latex skin is crap. I'm telling you, man. Shit. Happen zero. Yo, like the video. Okay, for sure. Hey, yo, whatever. Man up. Okay. Listen, I'm going to be real. Wait a minute, Sid Bo said 500. Oh, wait a minute, man. Is you talking to me? Because I don't even have on no suit. The nigga say 500 for what? You sound like a fool in a kangaroo suit. Bro, just because you don't want to buy it, don't make me a fool. What would make me a fool is if I tried to explain some shit to your motherfucking ass. I don't give a fuck what you think. I really and truly don't. Fuck you. And the horse you rode in on, nigga. Give a fuck about what you think about my shit. Cheers. Cheers to you, Sid Bo. And to all you motherfuckers that, you know, do get this understanding that I'm trying to deliver, tell Sid Bo, do him like that. Thumbs up, nigga. You sure told Rosebud. I'm out, y'all.